Hello world, I'm Omnamna, and we're going to continue playing Starfield this evening. We're going to pick up where we left off last night, a bit abruptly, but it is what it is, so let's begin. Okay, so what were we doing again? Fishy business. Return to Yak. Oh yeah. We have the drugs now. And they just disappeared right in front of us.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for cousin bass.
And they're starting to cycle from earlier. Can probably sell that, so...
Need something?
Business time. Alright. Let me go sell that weapon. See, we don't need this. See, quarter equinox or since counts. This one's more valuable. We'll take so that one. The physical quarter we got last time, but even with the 15% loss, it's still probably better, I think. Short scope, compensated. Okay, we'll sell the fiscal quarter then. Is that all we had? I thought we picked up another thing from him. Guess not. Helmets. Refined Constellation. No, space helmet. Didn't remember picking that up. Must have been our thing from the last quest. I'll just hand it off to Vasco then. There's the fucking suit. Now that reminds me then. I should probably change my suit here.
To move on.
away. No one... Wait. The boss is expecting you. Go in.
Interesting. Quick save here. What the hell's going on?
They just showed up.
And now all the interested parties have convened. Yannick. Did you think you could use Aurora in my city without me knowing? Another bloodbath in Ebside isn't good for the tourists. Still, sometimes blood's gotta flow. And you must be what passes for the brain in this operation. What's the percentage in letting either of you leave here alive?
Our operation's too small to risk the murder investigation.
An investigation. Priceless. Your associate makes a decent case, but, you fucking ripped me off, Yannick. I hate being ripped off.
Your lounge has the upscale market covered, Mr. Bayou. But there are so many credits lying on the table, begging to be taken.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, people are practically beating down his door for more blend.
So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait, did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
I...
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets. But I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy making me my money.
You look like you could use a drink. We all... Oh, Yannick's heart. Still beating so very fast. Mr. Bayou is formidable, huh? Are you okay? I hope we're still simpatico, yes?
I'm surprised you kind of care.
Oh, you are capable, is all. Maybe good company. Bah! Our profits go down, yes, but we don't have to worry about being caught anymore. So, business as usual, yes? You do a shift at Xenofresh and your contact tells you where to pick up Aurora. You go there, make an easy and very safe pickup, and deliver it to me. No time pressure, anytime you want. Take a break if you like.
Why doesn't Bayou just give us the aura directly?
Do you want to ask him? But if I had to guess, he probably doesn't want to muddy his reputation with us. And if anything goes wrong, total deniability.
Alright, I'm ready for another shift.
You are the best thing that ever happened to Yannick. Well, maybe my first one. Ah, who am I kidding? It's you. Time for work then. It was Riley, yes? Yes, Riley.
Alright, time to cook. We have to cook Riley. Gotta put on our clean suit. Make sure we're dressed properly for work. Time to clock in, boys.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
I'd rather be cleaning fish than...
Working hardly or hardly working, brother.
Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
I like how I'm technically suited in my space attire at the same time. At least the game doesn't make a big deal of it.
Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Shift complete.
Alright, time to speak with our contact here.
Always nice seeing new faces.
Wait, lady. You gonna talk or what?
Another day, another shift. Oh no, I happened to transmit some coordinates to you. My bad. I wonder what's over there.
What? Alright. Yeah, take care, Robbie.
Don't let the bastards get you down. Bye.
Ugh, if I have to eat one more tube of troll for lunch, I'm going to puke.
Today's complete for reach.
Oh. It's freezing. That was odd. And a quick save. Just in case something bad is gonna happen. Okay, you're not anyone important. Okay.
Nobody listens to me.
There's a beggar. I wonder if I could just pickpocket off him. There we go. Okay, no complications here? Alright.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
Just another lousy day in Neon, am I right?
I have a delivery for you.
Ah, wonderful. Super A+, partner. We keep up like this and we will both be living very large. Yannick could always use more. Our clients are so eager, huh?
And our recipe added. Using proper ingredients, you can now manufacture Aurora. The recipe can be viewed, tracked, and produced at any pharmaceutical lab. Alright, cool. So that's done now. Okay. Maybe I should look into some of these artifact things. Let's see if let's see if that's worthwhile. Let's do the first one actually.
Hello.
Hey, everyone's still good? All right.
Something you need?
Thrusters firing.
We almost got struck by lightning. Damn.
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Okay, off to the pizza plant.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump. Carnage jump drive is down.
Oh. What the hell, buddy? I just got here.
Fancy flying, stranger. Please respond. We weren't expecting so many ecliptic vessels. I think we had it covered. But I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
Savage rights are enough for me.
Salvage rights are yours. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Let's see what they have here. Oh, fuck. Oh, is our cargo full? Let's see. Nah, it's not looking good. Oh, fuck. Let me quick save here. Quit. Something's fucky here. It might just be my fault for modding the game. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me quit out of the game entirely. I knew that little freeze up at the end there wasn't that good, so let's start it up again. Okay, we're back. We're okay now. Okay, let's check our hold here. Control rod. Ship parts. Okay, we already have some ship parts, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Before going to Pizza Plant, then, let's go back to our outpost and add some more cargo space for ourselves. Save first. Shipbuilder. Let me go ahead and see if I can do this, by the way. Let's move this all the way back here. I want to see how it looks. Damn, I wish this thing could move up a little bit, but at least I hope Tech Riser. Okay. Okay. Duplicate. 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 See, warnings. Still fine. It looks slightly more balanced this way also. Okay. Let's see, cargo. It's 160. Where would I add a shielded one? I guess we'll get rid of the windows. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. But let's add some skylights then. Or sky ports. There, that'll bring in some light. Or space, or darkness, I guess. Reduce mass. Or add engines. Okay, so the portholes don't add that much mass. Does it matter if we have like a split one between shielded and unshielded, maybe? Let's go with, let's see, regular then. Okay, we'll just add some portholes here. I don't think it's that important for having the contraband shield. Duplicate, rotate, paste it there. Do we want to do this, or do I want shielded stuff? Decisions. Alright, I think we're good. Talk with Barrett. Not with Sarah Morgan.
What can I help you with?
Let's see, did our cargo hold have any extra junk in it now? Yep, it does.
Engines firing. Here we go.
See how the ship looks now. We'll get in the way. It's not that bad. Okay.
What's on your mind?
I should probably put some portholes down here too. Okay, first things first. Let's find a planet to sell off all that excess junk. I'm kind of worried that the trade authority here doesn't have any money though. Look, all these mechs we're not piloting. What a shame. Let's see, let's look at the miscellaneous stuff. So all the category here. Okay, let's see what's the heaviest thing we have here. Let's sell maybe 7 of these. Cobalt we have a lot of.
What can I do for you?
Still kind of heavy though. Let me look. Let's just sell off some of this stuff. Coffee bag. I'll sell all these.
Lifting off now. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Okay, off to Pizza Plant.
Ah! Woo! We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Wait, is Vasco on top of the ship? Alright. Is he just chilling on top of the ship? Alright, fine.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
Let's
Might as
get
well
out there.
I
have...
wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process.
Yeah, I wasn't really that impressed.
Are you out of your mind? You do understand the significance of this encounter.
I still blew up
don't
their
you?
ship, didn't I?
This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. A race with technology that could be far superior to our own. Oh, we could learn so much from them.
I don't think they'd be willing to teach us anything.
That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? What aren't they telling us?
And the possibility that they have a hidden agenda is disturbing.
It's very disturbing, especially with all of that cutting-edge technology at their disposal. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. My mind is absolutely swimming with questions.
I think they're time travelers.
No, not time travelers. I don't think the science is there to support that theory. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Something that feels very old, perhaps even ancient. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Yeah, I'm just brainstorming here. You're knocking down my ideas. What the hell? Fuck you, Morgan. If you had to guess, why do you think they call themselves Starborn?
I'm not really sure. Scientifically speaking, we're all born from the stars. Most of the chemical components of our body, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, are exactly the same as those manufactured by internal stellar reactions. Now, ask someone like Matteo the same question, and he'd probably give a more theological answer. But hey, it's all a guessing game anyway.
We should be cautious dealing with things beyond our understanding.
To a degree, yes. Every bit of exploration comes with inherent risk. If we continue to avoid life's mysteries, we'll barely make progress as a species.
I'm sure you get to the bottom of the mystery.
I certainly hope so. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd remain there for hours. This encounter with the Starborn is that moment.
I wasn't going to listen.
The stars are finally whispering, and I need to hear what they have to say.
What are you expecting to learn?
Truthfully, I haven't the slightest idea. But just the thought that any of the secrets of the universe could be revealed from these Starborn is terribly exciting.
All right.
I knew I could count on your support. Well then, I've certainly wasted enough of your valuable time.
Indeed you have.
Just do be careful.
Right. What about you, Barrett?
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Now let's see what the big deal is.
Come on. Captain, I know you aren't that insecure, so stop joking around. It's okay to admit it was kind of a big deal.
They're kind of a bunch of cunts.
It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
Time travelers for sure.
I didn't detect any localized time distortion, which isn't required for that hypothesis, but... Oh, yeah? Joking. I knew that. Jeez. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
They didn't seem friendly.
Well, we don't know why they wanted the artifact. They could have agreeable intentions. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
The Starborn seem like fancy thieves, and that's all.
Yeah, that's how they appear right now. Maybe we can use that to our advantage, though. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again.
Yeah?
Alright, I guess I'll bring one of you along for this
Yeah,
part.
what is it? I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving. Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalog.
Hi, how can I be of service, Captain? I will accept any and all.
Okay, let me give you this.
I will await your next order here.
Hold up. I have some resources I need to put away.
Hello.
It's scanning time. Fuck is this thing? Cage brain?
Got anything on your scanner?
Let me scan. Gotta run in a little more. Okay, where's the entrance? Let me in. It reminds me so much of the alien ruins in Oblivion. Oh, great, this again. Aid. So they brought weapons, huh? Okay. Use quantum essence. Personal atmosphere. So that's just for air. Not sure what we're supposed to do with that.
Got something for me? Until later.
Okay, guess we have nothing to say about that.
I suppose I have time for a nap.
Was it? I don't think it was a good idea using this quantum essence thing. Here. So this one. Oh, fuck. Hey, Vicious Nish, welcome back to the chat. Oh no, I have to do the puzzle again. I thought I'd saved. Fuck. Alright. Oh shit, imagine if I died there to that fucking dude shooting at us right after the puzzle, and then we have to do the puzzle again. God damn it. Yeah. There we go. Out of the way, Sarah. headphone user.
Imagine the technology to build something like this.
Come on, man. What's the big deal? Shit. They do so much damage. So what the fuck is quantum essence? It increases starborn power regeneration for 60 seconds. Oh, that's what it does.
Hello,
Hey.
Captain.
Okay, it's time to go our separate
I
ways.
can't help much by just sit.
Okay.
Captain Wen. Hello.
Let's see. How far am I from getting my next certification for scanning? We just need to do like 32. And then once we spend one more point here, we can use the rest of the science stuff, so...
Am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
Okay, so let's see if we can scan more shit here while we're on this planet. Okay. Oh, we found all the flora on this biome. Okay. Okay, one more resource. I'm just doing science, it's fine. Don't mind me. Act like I'm not here. Dung pile. Okay, that's nothing worth scanning, apparently. What? You mean the shit isn't important? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There. Now that was some good old-fashioned conservation right there. There's one more resource around this area that I haven't found. Let's check our progress here. About halfway there. Whatever that other resource is, I haven't found it. Damn. Another gravitational anomaly. Structure here. We have structure, anomaly. Oh. Hunting cage brain. Let's scan these boys. We're cool, right? Yeah. Structure, anomaly. Any other creatures here? The zoom doesn't seem to help anymore. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, there's a thing over here. More cage brains. Scanned. Damn nature, you scary. Oh. You gonna go for it? There we go. think that's the remaining resource there. There. We haven't completed all the fauna though in this biome. Oh, we have a cave here. Oh, more creatures. Oh, and they're fighting. Get a quick save in. Let's just run to the cave. The only thing left we can find in this biome is creatures. Are they all fighting? The only ones I find are all fighting. Let me scan you. Okay, we're cool, we're cool. Okay, we're done with this biome. There, discovered a cave. Does it count as anything to add here, or do I need to actually go in? Yeah, we're not gonna find anything here. Are we? Alright, let's check how much we have scanned. 28. Alright, fine. We'll find more on another planet then. Alright, I'm going. Jeez. one on top of... It's on top of the ship. One of the fauna guy on top of the ship. What the fuck?
Stable orbit achieved. We can stay here forever.
Is it?
For a while, anyway. Please.
Hello,
I've done
Captain.
this a
We
gun.
pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy to talk if you're inclined. We'd love to talk.
Yo, look. The fauna's still on the ship. The fuck? Okay. Okay.
I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
I've got to go.
Of course. Stay safe.
Can I actually see it from here? Yes! You can see the creature here on top of the ship.
Damn it. Totally lost them.
They're right here! Oh my god. Oh fuck.
That was a weird noise.
You don't say. Oh, is Vasco fighting it? Oh, there's Vasco. Wow. This is odd.
I am uncertain why you believed conflict with us was advisable.
I wonder if I could just shake it off. Hey. Get off my ship. Get off my fucking ship. Okay, well, let's see if we can fast travel to... Yeah, let's see if we can fast travel anywhere. Here, let's land back on New Atlantis. In combat, really? So we're kind of like soft lock now. I need you to get the fuck off my ship. I can't travel with you on it. Is there any way to leave the ship from here? I don't think so. We'll just have to load a save. There, let me make sure there isn't anything on top of the ship.
Sure. I've got a minute.
Seems... Ah! Get off the ship! Get off the fucking ship! Alright, Barrett.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
We need to take care of this.
Do you have something in mind, or do you just want to pick a star and see what's there? Where? I swear they were just here.
What the fuck? Okay. It's gone now. I think.
Sure. I've got some time to kill.
Are you fucking serious? Okay, maybe I just need to fight them here. Whoa. Gold. Okay, let's check to see if there's anything on the ship. No, just Vasco on top of the ship. All right.
We're clear.
Orbital insertion completed.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy to talk if you're inclined. If you don't want to return the hail, that's okay. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out in the stars. To get closer to God and to appreciate the galaxy and all its majesty.
Okay. There are worse reasons to travel.
Actually, it's one of the best reasons. Have you ever felt something spiritual while traveling the stars? I've jumped dozens of times, and I still don't know I've had the revelation that Keeper Aquilus describes. But I'll keep jumping.
It's a pretty personal question.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to offend. It was a pleasure talking with you. We have to be going. But I hope God watches over you out there in the stars.
Let's see. What should we do now? Let's do... I wonder if we can do new stories for SSN? Or... No, it would have showed me something then, right? Well, let's visit it anyway. Well, no, it doesn't have a map marker, right? So that means there's nothing to do. Okay, let's check our status here. Missions. Main quests completed 7. Okay, Crimson Fleet. Fusion. Okay, let's do the UC quest then, right now. Okay, let me do a hard save actually.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians.
So it's like Metal Gear
Secure
Solid.
the leadership of the UC military.
Do you have a
for
liquid version of
generations
you,
to come.
or you just... So who's Solidus then? Are you are you Solid Snake then, or are you more like Liquid Snake? Are there others from your program out there? Other clones?
I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when
So I
we
guess
were
that does
young.
make you Solid Snake.
Training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it.
I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides.
You don't say.
Free Star Collective and UC. Military and civilians.
A regular Aaron Yeager,
And the
isn't
things
he?
he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Free Star Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
So, what did your father do to merit being executed?
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Well, you're not your father. I mean, the cabinet can't see that. It's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Okay, your eyes are red. Is that the result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Are you willing to tell me anything more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being fleet admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the colony war, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Any suggestions on what I should say to the cabinet?
It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience.
What are the risks of us accessing this data?
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Alright, that might be useful in a persuasion minigame then. Alright, let me take a nap actually, I'll be right back.
Come find me when you're done.
I haven't healed up, I just realized, so... Let me... I'll fast travel to the lodge and I'll sleep in my bunk. Or my bed, actually. Why is the location of ECS constant on here? Okay, I think I'm ready.
Still no word from the cabinet. Anything you wanted to discuss in the interim?
Don't have any questions now.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go. Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Come on. Get going. A little faster, please. In case I need to do any persuading here.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Adrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We need that archival data to find a way to stop a possible terramorphic apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
It wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Isn't that your decision, lady? Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terramorph program failed. The data is not dangerous.
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent point indeed. The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one. Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to...
Oh. Is someone doing a terrorism right now?
Incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Okay. That's sort of terrorism.
Just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
I think this alarm is going to make them panic.
The local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Alright, which way's the exit? Inaccessible, god damn it. We'll have to take the stairs. Hello? Evacuate, please. Let me use the elevator. Hey, Google. Turn on lights.
You! The EM rifle, have it! Now!
Okay.
That's it. Stop! Now hit him with everything you've got.
Help you.
Okay. Modified. EM rifle.
Stop!
Stop resisting. Not the chunks, lady, no. Oh, shit. Okay, he's still alive.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried
Maybe
to restrain
Kai
them,
Cenat is
get them on the
selling,
train to get them
well,
out of harm's
giving away
way,
PS5s.
But some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection.
No, they're after the PS5s from Kai Cenat.
Induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Are you suggesting Terramorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph.
Alright, sense that we have to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Okay, looks like we'll have to favorite this weapon then.
Captain, stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
Nice. I can kill things.
Issued from the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Shoot it! Shoot it! You might back up. Just stand there. Good.
Kill it before fire.
Captain, you're going to be okay. It's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that thorn. Pity things had to end like this.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more women. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Speaking to the fire team.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Alright, I want you watching our backs.
Roger that. We're on you.
Getting all worked up over nothing.
I might regret that decision, but let's see.
I need cover! Now!
I like how it's still considered a sneak attack.
Time to finish this! Open fire!
let's save here. Is it in that thing? Fuck. Trying to see if there's a flanking position I can take. I wonder if we'll be able to clean this up. Is it gonna be like a white run situation in Skyrim where it just stays permanently fucked? Your comrades don't need that anymore, so.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
They also put the Terramorphs here, so I don't know if I would trust them. You all held the line. They're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Any stuff here? Nice. I wonder if these are like completely different maps or if they're modified versions of the existing map. I guess it's probably easier just to have it be its own discrete level. That way you don't get it mixed up in anything else.
They said you're free to come and go.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, losing anyone in the world.
Ah, there you are.
Is a tragedy.
Captain,
These attacks.
Hadrian, it would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
How many times are you guys gonna promote me, damn it? Alright. Me? Why not send a diplomat? Someone trained for this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and wants it quickly. You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of terramorphs off the embassy doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
Alright. That's what you think we should do.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Alright, you can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
The next time terramorphs rear their ugly heads,
I'm gonna go check
UC is going to be ready.
Start getting a plan together for that
across
data.
the settled systems. It's hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
Okay. Oh, light and darkness. Now we can talk to SSN. Let's see how messed up everything is right now. Or did they somehow clean it all up?
By the way, Captain.
Great, more work for Sergeant Yumi.
You have another story for me? My source is back. Here to report anything else?
No, it's at the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis.
Really? To say you have my undivided attention is an understatement. A lot of people were there. The accounts we've got were chaotic. What was your role in that?
Okay, together with UC Security, we managed to put those killing machines down.
Sounds like maybe you're being modest. Security isn't exactly trained for that scenario. But all right.
Yeah.
The
They
whole
made
city is
decent
still on
fodder.
edge over the attack. We were fortunate, damn fortunate, that casualties were so low. What was it like in the thick of things?
Terrifying. Takes a lot of firepower to take out a Terramorph.
That makes what you did even more, well, amazing. It sounds like New Atlantis, heck, the whole UC, owes you a great debt. Any closing comments? I already have a good story here.
Alright. I won't rest until the Terramorph threat is ended.
That makes me feel better. I feel like such a sap, but it does. Hey, Constellation? From all of us that live here, thanks. We use the word hero a lot in news, but you really are one.
I hope I'm...
Okay, now what we can do... We'll do an activity now.
I'm a little spooked by what happened at the spaceport.
I'm doing okay. The harder to not worry.
Let's see how the spaceport looks now. Yeah, just moments ago, everyone was fucking dying. They cleaned up the terror marshal real quick, huh? Ah, wait. The Grendels are still here from before. So it is literally the same map, just modified. It's not a separate map.
Wow, since we had a chance to catch up.
I'm feeling alright.
Probably sell this Grendels here.
So what the?
You don't need that non-lethal weapon anymore. I never even used this weapon. Let's take a power nap. Scanning by another shift at Xenofresh, really?
What's new?
Is that just a repeatable quest then, or is there more to it? Well, if that's the case, let me just go ahead and talk to Basco and get back my Breaking Bad cosplay.
Something you need?
Greetings. Hello, Captain. I am relieved. I will see you at a later time.
While we're here, let's run back to the lodge and talk to the other NPCs. Or if Sam and Andrea are asleep. Anything I can craft? Mixology. Let's see, I just need 2 polymer. Any way to craft polymer then? Let's see. Base suit, industrial workbench. Zero wire can be crafted from this. So it looks like you can't just craft polymer, huh?
I asked Mateo if we can get a friend for Roscoe. He said maybe, but I'm pretty sure he was just saying it.
I think people are asleep, so let's go ahead and go to bed. Oh, here, Andrea.
Hello. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
We shouldn't be that surprised. Space is so vast, it must be full of things we couldn't imagine.
I suppose this proves that idea succinctly. Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
No one's going to stop us. We've come too far.
I agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
If we keep going, I suspect we're going right to Starborn again.
Yes. Given our first interaction with them, that seems likely. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do. If you are free soon, could we talk?
We literally just spoke, lady. Alright, here.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
It's certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
If you're asking, I assume you feel like you don't.
No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I'm sure you did what you had to do.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
You've had my back, and that's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
I've always been a loner myself.
And yet here we are, working together. And that has, I think, gone very well. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
I'll do the bonds for you then. No big deal. It wasn't a big deal.
It would have been, to some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Okay. So we spoke to Andrea now. Let's sleep until morning. Then we'll talk to Sam.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Late at night in dive bars, sometimes the old-timers share stories about things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God real.
The universe is vast. It's arrogant to think we've seen it all.
But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they? Everyone's gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech. But I don't know.
I agree, they didn't feel exceptionally alien.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
It's definitely a theory.
How non-committal of you. One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's that's both exciting and terrifying.
All right. Anyone else I need to talk to?
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this.
We've always
Constellation,
considered
the
ourselves
artifacts.
explorers.
Resources.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Here, have this stuff. God damn. Brokey. Any thoughts on the Starborn?
You mean what could be the biggest discovery in the history of humanity? Yeah, I've got some thoughts. Scans are still inconclusive, but I think we've seen enough to know that we're dealing with something potentially even more unusual than the artifacts. There are so many questions beyond just who are they? How did they find you? How do they know about the artifacts? Why has no one ever seen them before?
Never a dull moment.
No, I guess not. But this takes things in a whole different direction. They threatened you. It was one thing when this was just about us investigating the artifacts. A weird phenomenon that didn't come with creepy threats or questions about aliens or whatever it is that's going on now. I know we'll figure it all out in the end. It's just kind of a lot right now. Stay safe, okay?
Let's fast travel to the ship. Let's do a hard save. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Check my certs here. Still need to do some scanning, huh?
Escaped jet bottom. Stay in orbit or jump.
Let's open up our missions. Talk to Clover. Bunch of neon objectives.
Q for a cup of coffee.
Thanks, Celt Corp. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's see what we have here.
If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers.
Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okadibo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression.
If this is a bad time for you, I can leave.
But in your... Wait a minute. Have I screwed this up again? Oh, damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okadibo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst.
I'm over here, lady. Why would this Mr. Okabido hire people to represent him?
I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with my father. Someone who has a lot less patience than I do. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time to pay back his debt. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again.
Apologies isn't necessary.
That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game.
Must be a hell of a mess to cause such a fuss.
If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltkor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall.
Maybe I could assist you.
You'd be willing to help out. That's awfully kind of you.
It's kind of you to stick up for him in the first place.
Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, especially in this city. He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to someone like you?
Are you personally involved with Mr. Okadigbo?
That is a rather personal question, and I would prefer we kept things professional, if you don't mind.
I'll talk to him.
Oh, that'd be splendid. Just amazing.
If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind so much I've been keeping a diary.
And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always keeps that promise.
How did he rack up so much debt?
When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Spent a bundle of cash he didn't have. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen way behind on his payments. Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. But it's clearly backfired. A poor man.
Mind telling me a bit about CalCorp?
We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills.
And why should I call you Chloe?
Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad.
Yeah, he could have named me Alcohol. Could have been worse. About your father.
Niall. Oh, he's the CEO of CalCorp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he
a small loan of $1 million.
The multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. That's my father.
Of course. Just a small loan of a multi-million credits.
Have a fine day.
Oh, now you look at me. Fine. Oh, Clover's diary, huh?
If this ship doesn't end soon, my man is not going to be happy.
What? I'm working here.
I have to admit, this business of Saburo is keeping me up at night. I can see how it's starting to wear on him, personally and professionally. Saburo's a good and honorable man. Pride won't allow him to accept my money. But what he doesn't understand is the game is rigged. Even in good times, variable interest rates are designed to landslide you. All I want is to give him a fair shake. I may not believe in every idea he has, but I believe in him. He just needs a financial partner who can offer some direction. Someone who has his best interest at heart. I won't lie, given my position, it may be a conflict, but my feelings for him aside, I really do want to help.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline.
All right.
Take it easy.
Save.
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw material. I'm confident my fellow business people will see the benefits of certainly my...
What do you have anyway? Resources? Getting any responses from your flyers?
Yes, my friend. It's amazing how much my fellow merchants have been motivated thanks to your kind actions. Knowing that no one's been alone with their troubles is just what everyone needed to hear, and now they're rising to the occasion. It's the dawn of a new day, my friend, and we have you to thank for it.
Clover McKenna offered to pay off your debt to CalCorp.
Oh, she did? Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
Read this. You might change your mind.
Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt.
Yeah, it's okay. Some people are just oblivious to this sort of thing.
I've been told the only thing thicker than the rock on Volai is my skull. But lucky for me, Miss McKenna was able to look beneath the surface. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I hope you have a glorious day, my friend.
Hey, no funny stuff with them. Don't go causing trouble.
All right.
Lovely day. Clover McKenna at your service.
Okay, Saburo agreed to pay his debt, to let you pay his debts.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Now what can we do? Display of power? Sure, let's knock this one out.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Right? I know your type. Freewheeling space age. Now is the time to enhance your life. Guaranteed. So go one to have a dream.
Let me hard save.
Hey there.
I will not fall. Neon will not defeat me. Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
Yeah, she can join the long line of people wishing to harm me.
We are more alike than I thought. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
Brick City on my next task.
Oh, you are focused. Good. So the job is, we let the streets know the strikers are back. We have signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Just point the way then.
Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the strikers have what they need. Good luck.
I hope you aren't here to cause
YOLO.
I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Okay, let's hard save. Back, second sign.
What have we here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Zero tolerance. Tell you what, you pay the fine now, and I'll let you off with a warning. Or things are going to get messy.
Man, you ran up, huh? Come on, you gotta have something better to do than shake down a crate rat.
You from here? Fine. Get out of here. But don't make me regret it.
See here. Out of curiosity, let me check how the stream looks on a web browser. I'm looking at it through a Twitch app. It doesn't look that great. And let me open it up here. Let's see, Twitch. Fuck. Okay, then slash. Okay. All right. Get to the next one.
Too bad I can't squeeze the Aurora. Are you ready to feel euphoric?
Neon core or? Oh, there's an upper area there, huh? Yeah, it looks stuttery. How do I get up there? Oh, I'll probably take the stairs from before. Oh, it does not like me using the web browser. Okay. Alright, switching back. Out of the way, people. I remember there were stairs around here somewhere. Out here. Didn't see anything. I'm sneaky. Parkour. Well, guess we're fighting now. They were just waiting for me here. Parkour. I wonder why this isn't considered a faction. Just quick save. The quest is just marked as a standard quest. Yeah, it's weird. I figured, like, they have a title and everything, might as well have it be a faction, right?
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Good. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die.
No, I'll do what it takes to win.
Like the attitude, but don't give Neon Security any reasons to go after us, okay? You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrades, maybe convince Newell to sell it to us.
I'll see what I can do.
All the strikers owe you big time. Any credits it costs, I promise we'll pay you back, with interest. Now's the time for the strikers to make a comeback.
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity.
Okay, so that's a new quest. Okay, let's open up another random task here. Who's Doc?
Just make sure you can.
You don't need to wear the helmet.
Do a hard save?
Hey there.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Don't worry. Doc Manning will fix you up.
Is that obvious?
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. All right.
Rude.
Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else, perhaps?
Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna.
Are Aurora overdoses a common problem here?
Unfortunately, yes. You see, the more Aurora that a user absorbs, the more resistance their body builds up to its active ingredients. That means the user needs larger and larger doses in order to feel its full effect. Eventually, the doses get so incredibly large, the user's nervous system simply can't handle the overload.
Actually, I was just touring the clinic.
Oh. Well, that's quite unusual, but you're welcome here just the same. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
That's unusual for a medical supply company.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
There's gotta be a way to get around this blockade.
There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
I can help you with your medical supply problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
Hope you don't get in trouble for this.
Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started.
Can't I just show you all my med kits?
Doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
How do you know it, Abby?
We both apprenticed under Mary Cartwright at the medical facility in Aquila City. Spent a heck of a lot of hours working together. Abby and I got along exceptionally well. Don't get me wrong, we're just friends, of course. She's young enough to be my daughter. I almost felt bad leaving her behind when I was hired to work for Reliant in Neon, but I knew she'd do well wherever she ended up. Reached out to her a few months ago when I ran into trouble here, and she's been helping me ever since. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Relief run, speak of Abby. She's in this superstation, okay.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC. expect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the
Captain Wren.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
So we're just gonna stand here? He's not returning to his duties. Neither are you. Okay.
Can't ever get here fast enough.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures.
Are you here for a procedure?
And Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down. The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
What'll happen if the clinic finds out?
What the clinic doesn't know won't hurt them. That's why it's important to keep this as confidential as possible. I'm putting my job on the line to do this, but I know that the people of Neon need help. I'm willing to take the risk and skim a few supplies from the clinic. But if the clinic finds out, then I'm out of a job and Neon is out of supplies. Again. So, let's not be too conspicuous.
Why are you doing this for Joseph Manning?
He's a good friend of mine. We both worked at the same clinic in Aquila City. The work was hard, and I was really young and nervous. But he always looked after me during those days and helped me as much as he could. So, to answer your question, I'm doing this because I know for a fact he'd do the same for me. No questions asked.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Of course. The people of Neon aren't going to heal themselves. You'll find the supplies on your ship. Hurry along before anyone suspects anything.
Okay. Okay, return to Joseph.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
There are 2 types of fauna on this planet. I haven't been able to scan any of them, though. I'm guessing they're birds. But it's a planet that's all water, though. I don't... How? Maybe... well, yeah, obviously there's fish. Do I have to go for a swim? I don't think this... I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you.
Alright, let's see if we make it through customs here.
Don't stop unless you're told to do so.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible.
The rules are there for a reason.
There's a bounty.
Follow them.
I thought I already cleared out my bounties.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. What can Reliant Medical do for you?
I got the medical supplies for you.
Great. Thank you for all of your help. You really came through for me here. Things could have been bad if you hadn't come along. Here, take this. You've earned it.
A lot of these quests are kind of meh. It's good for like a little bit of world building, but having me go that far for a fetch quest, I don't know, I don't feel like it's worth it. Let's see, where do I pay off my bounties then? I didn't think I had one. I should probably be concerned that my... Okay, there's my character. Is there a kiosk here for bounties? Was it in a Terra Brew before? No. Alright then. I'll just travel to the one spot I know has one. Okay. We'll go to Alpha Centauri then. Go to Jemison. New Atlantis. Was there one here? I think so.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Here. Okay, wait, I don't have a bounty. The fuck? That lady lied to me. Got you baited. Alright. Let's see. Well, we've been playing for about 3 hours. I think this is a good spot for me to wrap up for today. Let me go ahead and have a seat here. Oh, the view's view doesn't look that good from here. Maybe here. Yeah. Let's find a good spot to sit down before we leave. Ah! Oh, fuck.
Good to see you.
Oh, they have a cleanup squad for the xenomorph attack. Okay, so there is some stuff. There's some sort of story here going on. Alright. Let me go ahead and do a hard save. Okay, that'll be it for this evening. For anyone who was watching, thank you for watching. Thank you, ViciousNish90 for stopping by and participating in chat. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.